Just because someone is offended doesn't mean anyone was offensive. Let me illustrate with a story. When I go to teach, sometimes I burst in the room and I go, 大家好, which means hello everybody, in Mandarin. Why do I do this? Well, I'm studying Mandarin and I want to practice and it's on my mind and it's just fun to go, 大家好. It's never happened before, but it's going to happen. Someone is going to complain. And I'm going to be invited to the big office and I'm going to sit on the wrong side of the desk and the big shot is going to say to me, Steve, thank you so much for being willing to have this conversation with me. And I'll say, yeah, sure, no problem. What's up? Let me preface this, Steve, by saying you've always been a valued and honored member of our faculty. Wow, that's really nice of you to say. Thanks. So, what's on your mind? Recently, Steve, regrettably, your inappropriate and offensive behavior toward Asians has been brought to my attention. What? What are you talking about? Yes, your mocking tone with our Asian community. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you talking about when I go in the room and I go, 大家好? Is that what you're talking about? That I'm just saying hello in Mandarin? Steve, thank you so much for sharing your side of the story. But we value our Asian community and we're going to have to let you go. And then here's what they're going to do. They're going to do what all institutions do. Now it's time to make a policy so nothing like this ever happens in the future. And they're going to get everyone in the room together and they're going to say, okay, let's see. Well, this all started when Steve said hello in a foreign language. Okay, well, here maybe our policy should just be you can only say hello in English. That's a good idea. Yes, only hello. No, wait a minute, that's not good because we have students with families from other places in the world and they speak other languages and they might get the idea that we think the English language is superior to their language. Okay, we can't say hello. We can't say hello in a foreign language or in English. Okay, we can't say hello at all. Put in the faculty handbook, you can't say hello at all. Can we nod? Maybe we can nod. We can go like this, when we see someone, or we can go the other way when we see someone. Okay, make a note of that. In the faculty handbook, we'll put you can nod in a downward direction or in an upward direction when you see something. Wait a minute. I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? Well, what if one of our students gets in a car accident and they have whiplash or something and they can't move their neck like that? Thank you so much for bringing this up. I would hate to marginalize our neck impaired. Well, what if people wave? We can wave, right? We can wave hello. Well, I don't think this is a good idea either. What if someone breaks their finger and their finger's in a splint and they're waving, but they're going like this? That could be offensive to people. Yes, you know what I think we're learning now, everyone? I think we're learning that saying hello is just too controversial. So right in the faculty handbook, we're not allowed to say hello anymore. Can we say goodbye? Let's save that one for the next meeting. And this is what we do in America. We let the person, the outlier, with the idiosyncratic, strange interpretation of events, we let that person drive the conversation. So this story that I'm telling you, it's partially about that person. But to me, it's also about a failure of leadership. Because when this idiosyncratic, quirky complainer comes to the leader and complains, at that moment, the leader could choose a different path. The leader could say, thank you so much, complaining person, for bringing this to my attention. I see how upset you are. I, however, don't agree with your interpretation of events, and therefore I do not feel there is an issue. Then the leader could go even further, and the leader could say, furthermore, complaining person, it really upsets me that you would accuse one of our honored faculty of inappropriate behavior. And let me just say this, that is unacceptable. You need to apologize to the faculty member, and if you continue to behave this way, you won't be allowed here anymore. Well, that would take courage, integrity, character, and strength of conviction, when in the end, it's just easier to pander and appease.
再见。